We were somewhere around Aldrune, at the edge of the Ashlands, when the skooma began to take hold. I remember saying something like, "I feel a bit lightheaded, maybe you should drive," and suddenly there was a terrible roar all around us, and the sky was full of what looked like huge cliff racers, all swooping and screeching and diving around the Silt Strider, which was going about 10 miles an hour with the top down to Suran, and a voice was screaming, "By the 9, what are these divine damned animals?" Then it was quiet again. My Hortator had taken his armor off and was pouring ale on his chest to facilitate the tanning process. "What the hell are you yelling about?" he muttered, staring up at the sun with his eyes closed and covered by wraparound Dwemer sunglasses. "Never mind," I said, "it's your turn to drive." I pulled the reins and aimed the great gray Strider to the shoulder of the dirt road. No point mentioning those cliff racers, I thought. The poor bastard will see them soon enough. It was almost noon, and we still had 100 miles to go. They would be tough miles. Very soon, I knew we would both be completely twisted, but there was no going back and no time to rest. We would have to ride it out. Godhood registration for the fabulous Tribunal Ascension was already underway, and we had to get there by 4 to claim our magically silenced tavern lodgings. A fashionable dog of the Empire on the mainland had taken care of the reservations along with this huge, gray Silt Strider we just rented off the lot in Nisus. And I was, after all, a professional god. I had an obligation to look upon the heart, friend, or traitor. The mongrel dog of the Empire had also given me 300 gold pieces, most of which had already been spent on extremely dangerous drugs. The trunk of the Strider looked like a mobile city watch narcotics chamber. We had 2 bags of bug smoke, 75 pellets of skooma, 5 sheets of high-power fell dew, a salt shaker half full of moon sugar, a whole constellation of multicolored levitators, sinkers, laughers, screamers, also a quart of sujama, a quart of rum, a crate of Somerset ale, a pint of sleeping tree sap, and 24 healing potions. Not that we needed all that for the trip, but once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can.